Hello everybody and welcome back to Daybreak Coins. So today I'm going to be going over a couple recent purchases. Three of these are going to be for sale. Whether they are or not whenever you watch this video, I can't tell you, but we'll just kind of get right into it. So here's a 1939 proof Walking Liberty half dollar. This one's in proof 66 and it's got some really nice reflective fields, very proof-like. Well, because it is a proof. But, I mean, even putting my finger up here, this is probably, 5 or 6 inches away, and you can still see it pretty well. Unfortunately, I don't think this would get a deep or a cameo because the fields are reflective, but Liberty is not kind of that white frosty finish. But a very nice coin overall, and this one will be listed for sale. I'll be selling it on Reddit, or if you find me through the Discords, Here is a 1854 half dollar. As you can see, this one is kind of interesting. It's probably like XF, but it has what looks to be a die clash and then a rotated die clash. So you can see right below her arm to the right side, there's that kind of almost triangle going down. And then there's another triangle going down a little bit below that. So that's, to me at least, that looks like a double die clash. So kind of an interesting piece. The die clashes are pretty common, but I don't think I've ever actually seen a double die clash. Really nice coin. Unfortunately, it's been cleaned a long time ago, but that's how it is. Here's a 20-cent piece. This one's probably like VG, but kind of an interesting type coin. This is a 1875 S. And it's unfortunately got this little scratch. To me, it looks like a staple scratch from kind of one of these 2x2s, but that's how it is. The seller listed this as a quarter, so I just kind of picked it up, and this will also be for sale. And then lastly, here's one. This one's for me. I'm probably going to keep this one, but this is from 1238 to 1263. This is a Emmanuel I silver asper, so asper is the denomination. Manuel I is actually who's on the reverse of this coin, and it's from the Trebizond Empire. If you don't know, the Trebizond Empire was a rump state. So after the Italians took over Constantinople, then all the Byzantine Empire kind of fractured up, and the rump states were created. So they essentially all were these different families that said that they deserved the throne more than the other ones. They kind of, to orient you, they were in the northern part of Africa and the southern east and west of Greece. They said that they were the true, claimants of the empire. The Nicaeans were fighting the Bulgarians at the time, and after they defeated the Bulgarians, that they took back over Constantinople. So here on the front is Saint Eugenius. He was actually killed and martyred by the Romans back in the 300s, and they martyred him, and everybody was happy because, martyrdom back in that time. And on the reverse here is Manuel I, who this coin was minted for. So a really interesting piece. You can actually still see a lot of, if you see these lines in the fields, these are actually die polish lines. So that's really interesting that they're still there even after so long. They're kind of common for this type of coin, but it's still, really nice. But just amazing details for being 800 years old. And then here's kind of, what I talked about. I just wrote a little history blob. After the Nicaeans took back Constantinople, the Trebizond Empire still said that they still had their claim to the Roman Empire and the Roman throne. And it took 21 years. And John II, Manuel I, who's this guy, one of his sons, finally abdicated the throne. So just kind of cool that they had, the Nicaeans had the empire and Constantinople for 21 years, but yet they still claim that they were supposed to be the true heirs. But just kind of an interesting piece. That's just for my personal collection. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.